Joining me now is West Suffolk MP Nick Timothy. Nick, good morning. What's your reaction to this plan for RAF Barnham?
Well, good morning to you. To be honest, I'm absolutely furious about this, very worried about it. And not just about what the government's done, but how it's gone about it, because it's been totally secretive. I've been raising the issue about where illegal immigrants are housed in Parliament again and again. The government always says local MPs are engaged. It's just a lie. They haven't done that. And the government said they'd smash the gangs and stop the people crossing the channel and the numbers of illegal immigrants claiming asylum, and they've totally failed. And now they're asking people in Suffolk to pay the price. I'm already getting people getting in touch with me from the north of my constituency, and they're really worried, and they're right to be worried, because there are consequences for public safety, for services, for infrastructure. It's just not right.
Nick, you keep using the term illegal immigrants there. These are asylum seekers. We don't know that they're all illegal. And when you say pay the price...
If you enter the country without prior permission, you are committing a criminal offence that makes them illegal immigrants.
When you say pay the price, what do you mean by that?
Well, we've seen what's happened elsewhere where illegal immigrants have been housed in different parts of the country. There have been certainly problems with services and infrastructure, where you see often illegal immigrants getting access to medical services, for example, faster than local people, which is absolutely outrageous. But I think most worryingly, there's a public safety challenge. We're talking about illegal immigrants who are coming from some of the most misogynistic and violent places on earth. So there are spikes in crime, often violent crime, and very worrying attitudes towards women and girls. So some of the crimes we've seen are directed at women and girls, where there have been clusters of illegal immigrants housed in a particular place. We don't want to see that happen in Suffolk.
Nick, some would say you can't say that all asylum seekers are misogynistic. Some might say...
I didn't say all. I didn't say all.
Some might say...
But I said there are spikes in crime, often violent crime, and crime towards women and girls in places where these illegal immigrants are housed, and that's a matter of record and statistically backed up.
Local people who live close to RAF Barnham, what's their reaction been so far?
Well, so, I mean, I'm already getting people writing in from places like Mildenhall and Brandon saying, what on earth is going on? But actually, local residents knew that this was coming, and the government wouldn't admit it, because people saw buses, blacked out buses driving in and out. They saw that there was a perimeter fence being put up with barbed wire on it. And this reached the media went to the government, and the government refused to comment. And the government waited until the House of Commons rose this week before making this announcement to stop MPs like me. And to be fair, Terry Jeremy in South West Norfolk, who's a Labour MP, is saying the same kind of thing. They did it before Parliament rose in order to stop us raising these concerns on behalf of the people who vote for us. It's absolutely outrageous.
I'm chatting to Nick Timothy, the Suffolk MP, who's speaking out about plans for a military base in Suffolk being used to house asylum seekers. Nick, being a politician is an incredibly responsible job and very public-facing. You've raised your concerns there, but with the country so divided at the moment, do you not think sometimes comments can risk fueling tensions? How do you make the case against the plans while avoiding to divide or anger or fuel any tensions?
Well, this device, talking about division and accusing people of being divisive when they raise what their constituents want them to raise, and when it doesn't suit the orthodoxy or the policies of the government, I think, to be honest, is risible. It's our job to tell the truth. It's our job to make sure things that work for the people who elect us. And this obviously does not do that. It's completely unacceptable. It's going to put pressure on local services, pressure on infrastructure. It's a rural area where we already have far fewer services than they do in the cities. And there are serious questions about public safety, and it is done in an entirely dishonest way.
What do you mean by dishonest?
Well, I just said the government refused to confirm that this was the plan. People saw that this was the plan because they saw the site being prepared. The media went to the government. The government refused to comment, and they've waited until the House of Commons has risen in order to make this announcement, so they can get away with doing this.
So where do you go from here, Nick? Are you planning action against these plans?
When I've raised this in the House of Commons in the past, ministers have said local MPs are always engaged with these matters. It's not true. Well, I will be writing to the Home Office in the strongest possible terms about this. I want to write to West Suffolk District Council. It's their job to stand up to the government and to show them why it is not appropriate to do this in an area like ours. I'm alarmed by the comments that I've seen already by the leader of West Suffolk District Council, Cliff Waterman, who seems to be going along with it. It's his job to stand up for the area. It's mine too, and I will be doing that. It's up to him to do the same.
Nick, one final question, because we are out of time. The rise in immigration came under the Conservative Party's watch. It was your party that initially opened hotels to immigrants. What is the government meant to do? What's the solution?
Yeah, I'm completely frank about the fact that my government failed to fix this problem. Labour said that they were going to smash the gangs. They've also totally failed. The reason we didn't succeed, I wasn't in Parliament at the time, the reason my party didn't succeed with this problem before the election was we were not prepared to go all the way and follow the logic of our policy. We are now prepared to do that. The reason, what I mean by that is we need to leave the European Convention on Human Rights. We need to radically change the law so that human rights claims don't mean that as soon as you enter the country as an illegal immigrant, in effect, you have a brilliant chance of staying here because you can claim all sorts of things that may not even be true about how you might be treated back in your home country. This country cannot afford to just take on all the world's problems. We have problems of our own. We need to fix them. We cannot keep having thousands and thousands of people breaking into the country as they are. We have to do whatever it takes to stop it. I think we actually have a plan to do that now. That means doing something radical, yes, leaving the European Convention on Human Rights. Lots of politicians and commentators and journalists don't like that, but that is what will be necessary.
We have to move on, but thank you for your time this morning. West Suffolk MP Nick Timothy. I'd love